I was absolutely elated. After the initial screams of excitement tapered down, many other emotions started to come over me, however. Along with that extreme happiness and pride came some anxiety and then sheer terror. I thought, oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into? At that point, I did what any person in my situation would do. I frantically turned to Google and started searching things such as what makes a great graduation speech, and since I made it to the podium without tripping and I remembered my speech, I think I'm in pretty good shape so far. After that initial fear subsided, I began thinking about what I would say today. The first things that came to mind were words such as achievement, success, and accomplishment. The more I thought about those words, I realized that while they were wonderful adjectives to describe how I am feeling in this very moment, they didn't quite accurately sum up my college experience as a whole. The words to sum up my experience overall were more along the lines of intense, overwhelming, exhausting, and downright scary. While there were so many wonderful successes during my time here at WCTC, it would not be honest of me if I did not say there were no disappointments or struggles along the way as well. There were many. College life meant making many sacrifices, and not only for myself. I can't even begin to count the times that my children heard, "Not now, Mom is doing homework." Or how many times early morning I had to call my mom in desperate need of a babysitter. Or, not to mention that my husband is now highly qualified to do many household chores, including laundry. And the many invitations that I had to decline. 6 birthday parties, 2 camping trips, and too many episodes of Duck Dynasty were sacrificed for me to be standing here today. I mean, this wasn't just going to class. This involved so much more commitment than I had ever imagined. But every day that passed and every assignment that I finished, every test that I took, meant one day closer to this very day. And here I stand, with all of you. When I came back to WCTC, I was a 30-year-old wife and mother of 2. Haley and Cooper, Mommy loves you. Aww. I had been going from job to job, never quite feeling true fulfillment, and quite frankly, I was empty inside. On a whim, I decided to go back to school and get my degree as quickly as humanly possible. I eagerly started my first class with nothing but graduation and that diploma on my mind. Something strange happened after a few weeks of classes, however, that changed my whole entire line of thinking. One of my instructors, who I must reverence, Ms. Sue Kuprowski, I don't know where she is, came up to me after class and asked me if I would be willing to represent WCTC at an upcoming event. The reason that this is so significant is this. I was what some have referred to as a bit rough around the edges at times, so I couldn't help but wonder why on earth she would ask me. Me of all people. I mean, didn't she see me? Didn't she see how I looked? I'm sorry. Didn't she see me? I returned to class the next week, still a bit unsure of what to make of this whole situation. I looked at her very sincerely and I asked, are you sure you want me to represent WCTC? And she said something very simply along the lines of, why yes, why wouldn't I? As I stood there, I realized something that changed me. She had seen something that I never saw before. Me. No other person than people in my family who, well, they have to see you that way, had ever really seen me like that before, including myself. After that, I felt a renewed sense of pride. I hadn't looked forward to anything in quite some time, and I hadn't succeeded in anything either. But there I was, representing WCTC. The door of possibilities flew wide open for me after that, and all it took was that one person to see what I had been overlooking for quite some time. What had originally been a mission to obtain my degree and get that piece of paper as quickly as humanly possible had turned into something totally different, a new sense of self-worth. I gained so much more here than that piece of paper. college career and personal life continued to flourish as each new accomplishment was made. I felt more and more pride, and I started to feel worthy and deserving again. Something that had been missing from my life for much too long. There were still nights that I wanted to throw in the towel, and there were still some nights that I doubted that I would be standing here today. I decided that I wanted to share something with you all that I felt quite appropriately summed up all of the accomplishments that I have now received, and something that my family knows helped me make it through many nights at home when I doubted myself. My hope is, after you listen to these next words, that you leave here remembering them, holding on to them, and repeating them as often as possible. Because just as I now know, I hope you all know, just by being here today, you have earned the right to say these next words. So take